like so. Excuse me. I'm sure these guys will be fine. Jake, what has disappointed you the most about Art of War? This province. Really. Jake, what do you dislike more, Greyskin or Blurple? I think I hate Greyskin more than I hate Blurple. Oh boy, fish. Truly we are rich. In fact, does fish not suffer their lower... Where did we get fish? It was here. Yeah, like 20% off of fish these days. That's not what the Shekel man needs. Jake, any plans to get into Europe? Not whilst I'm so technologically inferior, but we will get around to it. Oh my, that's not where I was expecting revolts. Oh my, some of that's really not good. I've got this 20 stack, but we're somewhat preoccupied. Can't be in two places at once. Well, if we're going to take out any of them, we may as well take out the 3-in-1. Plains, plains, plains. Desert mountain. Yep, it's pretty much a decider. Jake, remember sorties when fighting those rebels? Yeah, but that's 10 military points a pop. Do I look like I have 10 military points to spare? Alright, we have 1 pip of maneuver, so there's no chance that we can get the river crossing penalty against peasants, since peasants never have a leader. Shewa, of all places. Oh, that's right, you were recently conquered by me. Ho ho. I'm gonna have to take care of the teat quickly. I can't wait forever. Alright, we'll take it whilst we can, and then we're going to start getting that piety and prestige. It's also time to shekel up with Carvels. So, peasants, what do you do when you win a siege again? 10% local autonomy. Okay, that only takes about 8 years to get rid of completely. 8 years of peace, though. DDR, Jake, I did not see the notification about that I subscribed. I think it might be bugged. What? Oh, you subscribed to the channel? Well, welcome to the family, although you've been around for a while already. Jake, templates. Alright, how does this template thing work? Let's try it out. Create a template. I want a whole bunch of these ships. Like, let's say I want 15. And I want to use 15 provinces to do it. Can I just do it? Wow. Technology. That's going to be 30 ships. Oh, perfect. It's tempting to try and roll a better leader, just so I can have some shock going into these, but we'll make do without. Yep, we'll make do without, he says. Not rolling well in these shock phases. Whew. Thank goodness it ended in time for us to get the morale and manpower tick. Oh jeez, what am I doing? I need to send in the mercs first. Oh well, there's no time. I'd rather get there first before they make it pop. what poor timing. Shipbuilding time massively increased. Oh well. Our vassals are doing a bit of a sloppy job over there, but I suppose who can I blame but myself? Ah, Marvin, always a pleasure. Right, if I get incredibly lucky, I'll be able to get my troops over there in time. Teat. You produce ivory. But I'm not about to spend that much money on one province. Heck no. How's the war effort, lads? It's looking pretty not bad. Oman taking land in their own name. Oman's having none of this giving land back to Naj. Giving it back to Hejaz. Well, I suppose as long as Hejaz got defeated there. As long as Hejaz take enough to link this up, then it'll be okay. They only need one province in that area. Okay, one more tick and we shall destroy this stack. Jeez, shock rolls are not going so hot for me. That was a turnaround. Now here's the thing, I could board the ship and have a chance of getting there in time, or I could just march up and not face horrible attrition on the way. And that sounds like settling to me. There's a slight chance we can make it, so we'll get the mercs on the go. The mercs can have the cavalry, and we can have 4 wild cards. Don't like that whole attacking into mountains idea, but what can you do? Eh? Oh geez, right, I messed up there. Those are light ships involved. You were probably protecting Zanzibar. Okay, so where are all my transports? Oh, I missed them. When they were coming past, I thought that was them. Oh, well, it looks like we're just marching up. We'll deal with the peasants in our own way. Preferably not in mountainous terrain. And the enemies managed to erect an army. What a pity. Oh, jeez. It would help if I remembered where my own armies are. Okay, there we go, so... And they're going for other mountainous province. Ah well. Cannot win them all. So let's see, that gave you 10 autonomy. Still my vassals are doing a fine job here. Saves me getting my hands dirty. Jake, give names to your trade fleets so you wouldn't miss them. Well, I don't pay attention to those names anyway, so it wouldn't help us out. I'm not that competent. Okay, so what can I do with a whole bunch of ships? I could patrol Goa a bit more, get more power there. Or I could blockade, I could privateer Alexandria and get some PP. That actually appeals to me. So I'll probably go for that. Jake, why not become siege leader in sieges to avoid a patchwork of lands between Hejaz and Oman? I don't think it'll come to that. After all, Hejaz only has lands here. And since Hejaz already has this, the only real bad thing is that Oman could take this one province. And with that in mind, probably a good idea to stick some troops in that one province to prevent that from happening. Yeah. And destroy anyone that gets in our way. Jake, rearrange your navy and upgrade your barks. I don't think the barks are worth upgrading. It's only 0.5 more trade power per ship. Or I think I'll dedicate all of them to sieging up, to blockading, or rather privateering, Alexandria, since it gives so much naval tradition. It's crazy. Jake, name your fleets after subscribers so you can maximize your shekel gain. That seems a little low. I think we shall not be doing that. Or at least these rebels are somewhat battered from attrition. Still fighting in mountains, not glorious. Again, I should have sent the mercenaries in first. I always forget about doing that. Shame on me for that. Yes, see, the rebels took no damage whatsoever. So what I'll do is I will separate my mercs. Give them my cavalry as well, not you. And they're going to stand on Sidamo since it's wanting to pop. Jeez, all this fish where I want spice. Since there's no need to spend any more than the garrison in troops here. Just drop off a couple. Heck, not even, no real need to send them that many. And the rest of you, let's take care of our enemy. Jake, why aren't you stealing from Ceylon to the Gulf of Aden, but to the other node? I actually don't have a merchant there. Cocoa. Now that's what we're talking about. I didn't know we could get it around here. Why are you steering from Ceylon to the Gulf of Aden? What? The thing is, no matter which way these go, it comes here in the end. So I suppose I could steer Ceylon over here, but I already steer half of it over here, so it makes little odds to me. When I get an extra merchant, yeah, I might do Ceylon as well. Since it's all coming here, what's the point? What is the point, I ask you? It'd be nice if it told you what the total trade power in the node is. There's not anything that I'm missing that tells me that, is there? Yeah, all things considered, I'd probably smack the Indus trade down into the Gulf of Aden. The way you say pop, are you into Limmy by any chance? I have no idea what you mean. Okay, speaking of pop, my patience is probably going to pop if I don't start popping down some actual forts along these mountain ranges. However, knowing that the most amazing military technology is so close makes me not want to do that. You there, 3 siege man, get on the case. Also, I want you dead. The cocoa from your colony in Brazil. Ah, yes, that's right. I'm colonizing Brazil, haven't I? Good job, but I want the wood, so give me the wood. Also, I would love it if you migrated there so I could get that important centre of trade too. It'd be nice if my vassals carpet sieged for me right now. 2, 2, 2, and 2. Let's get on it. I don't want to end up with call for peace here, that's for certain. So if the vassals won't carpet, we'll do the carpeting instead. Ah, jeez. Could blockade using my cogs to speed it up. Nice, they're almost all done. And they set a waypoint! Amazing! I must use this whole making templates more often. Okay, you probably won't make me too much money, but do Alexandria. Privateering gets the Mamluks +3. Hopefully that's only because they're half occupied by the Ottomans. I'm probably going to give the Ottomans CB against me. Maybe after a short while. Do I want Hejaz to have that, or do I want Oman to have that? You know, I really think it's 6.5 a dozen, so we'll give it to Hejaz. Why am I still hesitating after I said that? 6.5 a dozen, like I said. Give it to Hejaz. Jake just got here. How are you today? I'm doing very well, thank you. Protecting trade plus 1.5 naval tradition. That's great, because high naval tradition increases trade steering. Yeah. So whereas you normally increase trade value by 5%, I'm increasing it by 7.1 because of my superior trade steering. It's certainly worthwhile. Mind you, the money I make from those 26 privateers, probably not so good. Yeah, a pathetic amount. But it is still an amount. I'll probably speed for it, not much going on at the moment. Jake, keep a man small since they will hoard your trade shekels if you give them too much power. Well, they have all these cores, so I see no good reason not to give it to them anyway. Besides, their important centre of trade is over here in Muscat. I don't think 3 provinces along this area is going to kill me. Right, you've already got the blockade going there. There seems to be plenty of blockades over here to be done. Oh, you've got that. In fact, Naj, you have a couple of heavies there. Perhaps I should not be dicing with death like that. No. I said not dicing with death. I'll get you over there and figure out what to do with you afterwards. "100% naval tradition gives you double the trade steering." Indeed it does. It's a pretty good reason to have 100% trade steering, if you ask me. Right, you have no cavalry. I will murder you for that. In fact, Oman is already on the case, but I want that prestige. But I don't want to be on the front lines. Especially since I've not yet capped my manpower. Oh, what the hell, we'll just send you instead. No, I have nothing to gain here. Jake, don't you have a Diplo, dude? Not sure what you mean by Diplo. Oh, hello, I'm having you. We're still focused on Diplo, but I think we can remove that. I'm tempted to focus on military. However, I will also want admin so that I can get this on the go. So I either remove it completely or I focus on admin. There's certainly admin ideas to be had. But I really want to strive ahead militarily. You know what, we'll just remove focus for now. Give us 25 years and we'll see where we are after all that. You can't split a stack with 1k of 2 different types anymore. Oh, thank you, Max. Lots of little changes that we've got to keep on top of. Okay, Protestant League. The Holy Roman Empire is in a state of religious war between the Catholic and the Protestant faiths. During a religious war, the Protestant and Catholic leagues are available to be joined. The league that does not follow the dominant faith in the empire may declare war on the emperor to attempt to change the empire's dominant faith. We cannot join the Protestant League because we're at war. But I could. Okay, so France and Austria are both in the Catholic League, so I think we know what religion is going to be dominant around here. Unless the Ottomans get involved. The Ottomans and Castile, I think, would have to get involved. Remember when I thought Castile was getting ripped apart earlier in the game because they got surrounded by both Castile and Portugal? Well, surrounded by both Aragon and Portugal, looks like. It's not going to really have much impact. Gotta remember that these go to Oman. You have to be in Europe to join the League? How unfair. I want to be part of something. Okay, looks like we've pretty much got this under wraps. Oh my, just as well, because we're about to face some revs of our own. Amharans. Yeah, they're going to be popping up. Shua and Khadia. Shua. On we go. No, we'll do without. We shall do without a general for now. That does mean I have a bunch of troops that I need home. Leave the token force, the rest have got to go home. I could probably peace out with you pretty much because I know it's not going to be, you're not going to be 100%able. Also, that's interesting. I thought you were a core of yours. Yeah, Hejaz considers this to be one of her core provinces, but if I want to give it to Hejaz, it costs me 75, whereas if I give this to Hejaz, it does not. Utter insanity. Still, it's all about getting Oman back their lands. Oh jeez, it's not looking good for you, is it? How strange, though. Okay, here they come, Amharan Patriots. Pop. They got me flanked. Yeah, so much for my hold out in the mountains plan. Oh, this is going to be grim. 10 years of nationalism on each of these. Not so hot. In fact, this whole situation is not so hot. It is time to bring out the South African warriors. And even the North African warriors. Yeah, this is going to be grim. The free ones are also Oman's cores. Ah, that's right, of course. Of course. Suddenly wishing I had built those forts. Okay, over we go. And remember when I said we're not going to have a general? Yeah! The best general. Folded 1,000 times. Another one for the Oman. Good job, Oman, you managed to get there. More troops to bring home. Holy smokes, these places are falling like dominoes. What is more, this guy has all my cavalry. Can I save any of them? Oh, we'll go for one. He'll be our backup. Jake get better maneuver than the general, than the rebel, and you don't get mountains. Yep, if only that wasn't completely false. Actually, whilst you have the 3 siege, you might as well help with these. Yeah! We're making a bit more from spoils of war this time, but it really isn't giving me much in the way of power projection. Embargoing Persia, so we need to embargo the Mamluks. Don't think it'll make too much difference, at least we get the 25. Yeah, it could be difficult. Smoking that sweet power projection for a while. Persia, you're my rival, right? I think I'll throw an insult at you, eventually. Everybody keeps asking me how I feel about the autonomy system. I really like it. I like the fact that these rebels are something that I actually have to think about. You're not going to hold out for 4 days, are you? Not a chance. How extremely unpleasant. At least I managed to save one of them. The others probably not going to fall so easily. Oh well, 10 years of nationalism, I hope. Yeah, I really love the fact that this is actually a threat to me, these rebels. Rebel scum. Let's see if we can't get a bit of luck and actually fight you on our terms. I could ram face first into you, but probably wouldn't go so hot. We'll see what you do. You're another... Well, you're a Naj claim. Wait, no, Naj claim. Not one of ours. Doesn't help us out, does it? Getting everything mixed up. Still, it would be nice for you to go to one of these guys. Probably a man. We'll see if it can be done. Okay, making peace. All that, no cost to me. It's wonderful. But we will give you back this core. And you already took that one. In fact, could I annex you? Well, no, I couldn't because I didn't take it in my name. Oh well. Don't think I'll take that province then. I don't want to spend money for that, or spend anything for it. We'll just take the one so you can join up your lands. I'll take your money. I will take your war reparations as well. Not sure how much you'll give, but we'll still take it. Yeah. Jake Oman is still sieging something. Yeah, they were sieging up this. And if I had noticed that earlier, I probably would have done something about it. They didn't have any kind of claim or core on it, so no great loss. What I do need to do now, however, is get all my troops back to deal with these rebs. Oh damn these rebs! Jake AE. What about it? A staggering 24 in Persia. There's a possibility he'll join the coalition. I probably should have claimed